100% sure he's winning, he would have thought, OK, I've got 2 threats. Maybe the opponent has some way to deal with it. But now he sees Magnus stop for 6-7 minutes. He's going to be, I mean, firstly, calculating, realising black has no defence, but he's going to be full of confidence that he's going to finish this off now. And I'm just trying to find a way that defends even a few more moves, and I just can't.
There's just no move. It's just really over, and I think Magnus will actually resign.
Immediately,
yeah, I think he's just going to resign. I think he's just very rarely have I seen him so irritated.
I just checked the computer evaluations to see whether there was any way to extract the queen from danger. Nope. Basically, he's saying, yeah, nothing you can do. Eventually, you're going to have to just play queen takes rook.
He does make a move.
But now rook takes knight,
rook takes
as Lawrence pointed out earlier. That's on the board, and that's going to be just devastating for the world champion.
Yeah, just to show once more, this rook is poisoned. It cannot be captured because of checkmate in 2 moves. This is deadly. This is a check. The black king has no escape squares. Thanks to this white pawn, actually. This white pawn doing a good job of cutting it off, and checkmate. So Magnus had to run away with this rook, but now he's a whole piece down, and the attack is likely to continue. I mean, there's surely going to be an attack against the black king on one of these 2 squares.
You can offer a trade of queens.
Yeah.
Try to put it in the bank, as I like to say.
Do we want to trade off the queens? Do we not want to go for checkmate? Magnus
like
swirling in his chair.
Doesn't even want to look at this, Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah, so you guys are suggesting, for example, this move.
Yeah.
Firstly, queen trade. Secondly, going for this pawn.
Just remember that there's a pawn on e6. Can also become a second queen.
Yeah, maybe this is a good move. Maybe Magnus
looks like a great move to me.
Yeah, maybe Magnus's one trap is after queen to this square.
Yeah.
He'll give a check, I guess, and maybe he'll take the white knight. Because if the queen is captured now, then suddenly it's white who gets checkmated along the back rank. But also just to show that this is just one check, the black king can suddenly hide in the corner, but Gukesh won't fall for that one. And yeah, in the current position, this looks like a immediate win for Gukesh. Queen's off, you'll just win with your extra knight. Maybe there are other ways. You just have to make sure you don't allow a counterattack against the white king.
Shocking, really.
4 minutes, he should have this in the bag now.
Yeah.
Gukesh.
I mean, he's going to be... He understands he has to still tread a little carefully here, even though the machine is saying plus 8.3. A bit of care is required. And look, I mean, the kid is... he's good. I mean, he just finds the way. And here, actually, Magnus is obliged to trade queens. Queen e3, check king h1, and there's no follow-up, actually.
Yeah. The key difference now is that the white queen protects her knight on f4, right? So that trick we saw in the last variation just doesn't work.
Also, I want to point out, like, let's say queen e3, check king h1, and let's say rook takes b2, just to try and get a nice little mate in 4 here. Rook takes h7.
We're probably going to see it, Lawrence.
Yeah. This, Lawrence.
The king is going to go to the corner, and, well, since you're a piece down, you might as well
For example, going for checkmate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And rook takes pawn.
And now a lovely rook takes pawn again, just removing a key defender, knight g6.
And it's over.
7 is a mate.
It is over. Magnus Carlsen loses to another Indian teenager. It's a massive win for Gukesh at only 16 years old. He becomes the youngest player ever to beat